It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolves.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Go.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Ready.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Brings up second and 8 at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Quick throw, taken in, and he is out of bounds, down at the 21. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He was looking for Chim DK that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here we go.
Ward to throw again. That one caught is Chimway DK. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Ready, break. Ready, ready.
To the air again. Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down. So we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal. Throwing again is Ward. That one taken in. Tim DK. Touchdown Titans. That his first touchdown of the new year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
It is good. Makes the score Titans 7, Steelers nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Steelers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
2nd and 10. To the air. Howard. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. That's Thrown for the middle and taken in by Fryermuth. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. They'll throw for it with Howard. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Howard. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's close to another first down. So brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Howard back to the air one more time. Escaping to his left. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Austin brought in motion. Play action. It's Howard. That is caught by the tight end. That's Fryermuth. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready.
Throwing is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Pat the street. Rock all 80.
Throwing on third down. Ward. Open man left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Nike, 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Play action. Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Ready.
Third and long. Here's Wood. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helms. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They're going to go play action with Howard. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. To Mario Davis. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Second down, it's Howard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Third and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First down, Steelers.
It's a first down and a gain of 16. They'll come up here first and 10. half, the motion man. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Going up top. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
42 yards.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Quick throw. Taken in. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Alert, push. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Lion. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Number 14.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Howard to throw here on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. That's caught right side. It's Fireman. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's a pickup of 12.
First down,
That's
Steelers.
a Steeler first down.
Go get him.
Throwing again. Howard. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
To throw again, it's Howard. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Third and long. Throwing is Howard. Going for it all. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
And even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Off play action.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Ward. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. And his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Not Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. His throw left side is complete. Running there, and the referee did not want to go down. He picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him now.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Waste of time.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. To the air again. Ward. It is brought in the end zone. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Howard. Rolling to the left. he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First down.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On first down, he'll throw it left and has his running back, and he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a time. Out here, that's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Howard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, Howard moving to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Metcalf, the motion man. Throwing on third down is Howard. He's got it at about the 8, and he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
7-yard line.
And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Howard to throw again. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Quarter begins with a run. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. To the air. Howard. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Steelers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 27 on the play.
A gain there of 27 yards. First and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. Headed left, buying time. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 5 yards.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
They put Woodson in motion. Play action. It's Howard. That is caught. What a throw. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Chris Boswell to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Lion. Ready.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
18, top 10, here we go. 70, Panther Street.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. The Titans sending out their punt, and they'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Look at 19. Seven Pirates.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
28-yard gain.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go. 19, Panther 11.
Austin brought in motion. To throw it on 1st down is Howard. Forced out left. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
19, Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 72. Good slam.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Sly now for the point out. It's up and good. And the Steelers go up by 7. 28-21. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down. A good spot here, second and a yard. They run it straight ahead with Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, D. Down.
On first down, it's Ward. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dragon 60.
To throw on second down is Ward. The throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Ready?
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun, Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Ward to throw again. That'll be intercepted. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Howard to throw here on first down. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to go play action with Howard. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. To throw is Rudolph. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
On 1st down, Ward. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go. Left 70, Timberwolves. Three.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And the big man in the middle swallows them up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
There's that man again. Another catch. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment.
60 Bison. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. That is caught, and he is very close to the 1st down, but high ball, he is shy of it, and they say it's 4th and inches.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Now Howard on first down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
Number 4, DK Metcalf. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 5-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Metcalf, the motion man. 2nd down, it's Howard. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is right in the end zone. He's in. Jim Decash. Touchdown Titans. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The extra point is good. And the Titans back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston.
Howard's pass intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jim Decash. Touchdown, Tennessee. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game, 35-35.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Metcalf, the motion man. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Number 14. He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
From
7.
31, here is second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler first down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Flushed to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. From the gun, it's Howard. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. Austin brought in motion. On 3rd and 2, it's Howard. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here. And really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready, go!
He'll run. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
45-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Complete to Connor Howard. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Come on. Hey! Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's a 2nd and 6. off the play fake. Here's Howard. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
70 lying. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To the air, Howard. That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
19, 19, 70, 70. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Steelers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
What's that? What's that? set. Right, here we go, set. Ready, what's that?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. Jukes one defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now here's Cam Scatterbroo on the ground. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go,
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Slot man in motion right. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dunt. Pass complete to Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
let's go.
Scatterbroo now from the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, here's Dunt. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Gun this time. Here's Dart. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Second down now, 7 to go.
40-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Oh, there's another one to Williams. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
May now from the gun. Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's marking won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up fourth and goal. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Borregales connects, and they're on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Driving forward, let's Scatterboo. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going right back to Scattergood. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the handoff, here's Scattergood. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
19 times.
Now Darts going to the air. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. They get 28 out of that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Running with Scattergood. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught near the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Fullback trying to power across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Giants 7, Patriots 3. To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's May. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Off the play action, May. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our 1st quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Giants in control so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Back to the air. It's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
That's good.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. We'll have him gain up that handful there. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second and 4. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick six.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. It's Henderson on the give. They're cobbling together a yard there. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
16-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Here's May to the air. Complete out to the right side. Tackle made right around the 26. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
The Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
May. That one's complete over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
May on first and 10. It's taken in by Williams. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. 16 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 22-yard line.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here goes that. What's up?
Here's the pistol snap to May. We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
4 yards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Hey, Garfield.
Going play action, May. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Dart out of the shotgun. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. And he Davis hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10. Here's May. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the Giants going nickel, third down coming.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So fourth down coming up. Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Giants about set to begin their drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Free inside the 30. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Here's second and 11. And he's got it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. On the sneak, here's Dart. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Scattaboo. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. But we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
2 yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Fails to find his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Here goes it. Hey, what's that? 5.
To throw, here's May. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw was just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Back to 60. Go.
On 1st down, here's Dart. To his running back, Devin Singletary. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Gano ready to send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight.
They give now to Henderson. Up to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out at halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Scattergood, left side. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
From the 42. This is caught. That's Slayton. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
And go.
Here's Singletary. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants lead by 14. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants lead by 15 now. Gano ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, now, here.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. Wrong flat. First down, he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hey, here goes tonight.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
What's up? Hey, what's up? I got him. On me.
Back to the air. It's May. Complete to Diggs out left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Crazy. Hey, here goes tonight. You ain't this big. Hey, what's up?
Again, it's May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He has this down to the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
What's that?
Throwing again, it's May. He'll get this to Henry. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 17. Almost had 6, but can't find it in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Here's made in the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. The 30, at the 20, and they are all the way into that red zone.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. One play action with darts. Cut near the goal line. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Dowdle will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
At the 60, at the 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the gun, here's Darts. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Gano ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On right side, Henderson. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
Picks up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scattergood. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Giants will have a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Let's go.
On the carry, this is Scattergood. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled by Keon White there.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way, if they can keep this up, to closing this one out. You've got first down from the 31. The Scattergood here on the ground. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
From the 29. He rolls to his right. It's complete to Higbee. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang 19.
And with the gun this time, here's Dart. That's brought in by Slayton. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the red zone now. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
It's Scattergood on 2nd down. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants put up even more points in a win. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here goes throw.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Reaches the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Crazy.
First down, May. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10. Here's May. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. May now from the gun. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Running for it, it's Henderson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
These situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. May now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it an 18-point game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. I'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here, following the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Driving forward with Scattergood. And it's going to be 4th down. He improvised a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
The Giants are set to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Giants very close to an 11th win this season. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Run here with Henderson. And this hasn't been a common sight with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, here's May. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. Henderson here on the gun. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's on target to Williams. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Henderson on 1st and 10. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
44-yard line.
Sticking with Henderson. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
A A 2-yard pickup.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2 yards on the pickup, and the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here he goes, one final shot. Try and push it deep downfield. And there's our last hit image of this game. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right